But interesting comps coming out from both sides, like we already said. The thing I like about JDG's taking the Galio...
2018 and 2019,
Penguin,
they had their styles.
They have a gank coming though, Penguin. Konami's looking for it.
They do have a gank. Yeah, they have a gank and a TP. Zoom going to be dropping in here now with double TP invested here from Top Esports. They're fully investing the double down. Like you said, it's a 4v4 in this bot side. It's going to be a 5v4 as now they've got Yagao jumping in. First blood will be given over to 369. He's not quite level 6 just yet. Still waiting on ultimates, and it's so difficult to get these health bars down when you have someone like a Senna. I've got the ultimates available, so play potential here for both sides. 369 being jumped on. Ooh, the hook shot does not get him out, and he takes a very unfavorable trade. And Zoom's now feeling it. He knows there's no flash onto 369. He has nowhere to go. He has no way out. There's the Hextech ultimatum, and Zoom capitalizing on a big mistake. But we gotta go straight down towards the bot side as we're gonna see everybody jumping on top of the Galio. It's a 2-for-1 trade as Yagao flashing himself away. Just dodge out a little bit, trying to find Jackie Love. Not able to get the clockwork auto attack. 2-for-2 overall, but Knight is not done. Knight wants a double, and Knight will find it. 3-for-2 overall in favor of Top Esports. Looks like they're just going to try and give this one up. Now there's going to be first Drake over to Top Esports. They have themselves.
They are going to do that, and to where I think it would make more sense to drop this either mid to open the map or top to get gold on 369. We saw in 2020 a lot of times they would still just give Herald gold over. He does still have his TP up if Top Esports want to take a fight.
Yeah, there is no tier 1 turret. That was already taken. You can see now both sides posturing over this one. Trouble Bubble does not land. Battlestar coming in, though. Will it be enough? I'm not quite sure exactly who got that, but the fight has been started. You can see Zoom just fighting off 4 or 5 people right now. Kanavi does die. Zoom has to fall down as well. Lumao picks up the Rift Herald and tries to flash himself away. That Trouble Bubble almost lands down on top of him, but it does not matter. 369 will have his hook shot very, very soon, and it should be an easy pickup for him. They did pick up the Rift Herald, so it was JDG who got it, but what did they lose for getting it?
Yeah, true, and really nice pincer movement as we see Lumao just trying to be a bit of annoyance, so let's go down the end. We saw a really nice, we'll even start from before the Rift Herald, really nice team fight win that TES had.
Very, very important to notice. Loken does not have his Mythic right now. He's only sitting on the High Noon Quiver. So there they go in. There's the Xenoblade jumping straight on top. Joe needs to be very careful, though, as he was a little alone. They don't quite get the ultimates down, but they get the Solar Flare, and that means there's no extra healing for Zoom. He cannot sustain. 2-man Shockwave onto the backside, but they're not able to get anything else out of it. It's becoming very, very difficult for the side of Top Esports to do anything, or sorry, for JDG to do anything against this Top Esports sides. I feel like they're going to have to concede this Dragon.
The game is still trucking forward for the side of Top Esports. We even see right now Knight taking another turret, so they're starting to break down these structures. Now it's going to be about getting a lot of deep vision in JDG's jungle, but Joie is going too deep.
He's a little bit too deep. They do knock back the blast cone as well. He's going to try and turn it around. The exhaust to go down onto Kanavi, but a nice gameplay. And I've honestly been hampering them at the start of this split. I'll have to pause myself a little bit as we might see bit of an aggressive move here. They do land the chain. Solar Flare goes down as well. They're going to invest 2 extra ultimates. Lumao will fall. And that's a good little pick there. And that's, again, for JDG, that's another little thing that we kind of noticed. As TP came in from Zoom, Shockwave has landed. Jackie Love has no summoners this time, and he will fall. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, but they're trying to jump onto Zoom, who has got the Gore Drinker now, keeping himself alive and sustained. But there's no extra damage. There's no extra follow-up. So ends up he's going to have to join his team pretty quickly.
Yeah, and I really like what Top Esports are actually doing right now, though. They're controlling this, the terrain with Knight's Poke over the wall and the Sleepy Trouble Bubbles. So despite the fact that JDG got pushed on mid-wave, they can't just walk straight into River. They need to wrap around like they just did. And still, Top Esports are the ones with the favorable position on the Dragon because of it.
This will put them onto soul points. So for JDG, you need this Dragon to delay the game. 5v5. Here we go. Oh, great Trouble Bubble straight away, forcing the cleanse. They are not going to be able to get the steal. It's not going to be secured straight away, and Zoom goes down. The Galio's jumped in, but he's all on his lonesome. As I say that, though, they decide to jump in with the Kaiser. What are you doing, Loken? That was a suicide mission. And now Top Esports can take the rest of the kills. They are not going to be able to get anything from this on JDG's side, and that could honestly Dispel Baron. They can either go for that, reset, they can do whatever they want.
I just love the way that
He's a face checking into this team, and with the sustain you get with the Senna, it's just so difficult to really walk in anywhere.
I mean, without Aatrox with them, they actually... Oh, God!
Oh, no.
That was amazing.
They delete the Galio and completely sidestep the Orion.
Able to back off and make the play again, but 369's actually coming in.
Yeah, 369 is here. The flash from Loken will keep him alive and well, but only for a little limited time only, as the Hextech ultimatum is just too much for him to try and survive.
But I feel like Top Esports just do this one a bit too fast.
Oh my god, Lumao, he is just not able to do anything against Knight. One Paddle Star completely stops any aggressive move.
Loken does have cleanse, but he has no flash.
Kanavi in the back of the pit did have to get himself off to the side of it. He did get the quick draw there, and half health onto Lumao means that even if he goes in on this with his ultimate, he's so squishy that he'll just be instantly popped. You can see Kanavi jumping in on the backside. They're trying to see if they can get anything going for them there, but their jungler is dead, and now the fight can really begin. 369 with the Hextech ultimatum on top of Loken. He's now dead. Dragon down. That's Ocean Soul. The Senna picking up 2 kills. This is going to be an ace for the side of Top Esports. They get everything, and they're going to be able to take this game.
And Top Esports are keeping the tradition from last year in the regular split alive, just completely dominating JDG. Beautiful performances across the board from members of Top Esports.
This is the momentum we were talking about. Yes, Top Esports are 2-2, but they are looking far better in their last 2 games than their first 2 games. This is only game 1, but a fantastically dominant way to win it. And this is exactly what we thought this was going to be for them. As we can see now, the side of JDG aren't quite just done yet. They will pick themselves up a couple of kills, 3 there on the back end, but it will not be enough to stop the inevitable. Top Esports
go in, and oh, Karsa pulling out the trundle.
Now, I like this. And that's kind of what you want to be doing at all times, is just accelerating. And Loken, I don't think that was the correct move to be going aggressively on top of that. And that is first blood. Oh, no, Loken.
Really? Situation I feel like Top Esports would have contested. He's not there. He recalls. They time that with their bottom lane recalling as well. So they do mean that you can index into early lifesteal and take a lot of these trades.
Whoa, talk about trades, and this is what I was talking about with Samira. She can just turn and Loken should be able to pick up this gold, as the Rift Herald will get its final charge, and that was a little dicey.
Flash in that situation. He tried to be able to save the turret in the end, but he wasn't able to. We're going to see Jackie Love should be able to take this one down.
Oh, here we go. There's the subjugation coming in as well, the solar flare. But this is Jackie Love, this is Samira, and this is why this pick is so damn difficult to deal with. Lumao will take the kill and trade 2 for 1, but double kill, 4 kills now onto this Samira. And
well,
Loken feels a little bit like a lost cause. And Lumao, it might be dead as well. He might be dead. It might be 2 people dying. Lumao flashes, but there is the ice pillar. Trying to just dissuade anything. They flash in with the magnet. Shockwave does not hit. Lumao will eventually fall. They will donate that kill over to Knight. They give themselves give over a dragon like you talked about. You're still a Vayne. You get your first item. You get that Kraken Slayer. Hell, even a Gale Force if you're really feeling, you need the extra bit of mobility. But you get that going.
Really matter. You could even hover mid first, put pressure on a Knight, and then bring that down towards bot.
Oh, no. You go. Oh, he failed the flash as well. That is unfortunate. He falls. And that is just... Yeah, but now he has nothing left in the tank apart from his flash available to try and get him something going. But he does get the slice. The dice zoom will keep himself alive. Good catch. In at a similar angle. Doesn't look like Jackie Love and Joel are looking for a potential way to find and engage, though. Very, very important to know. Kanavi level 11, Karsa's level 9. So there is a 2-level difference in the junglers. This would be sole point for JDG. That is a win condition for this side. Yes, the early game has not gone well, but this could change absolutely everything. Top Esports looking for a flank. They do not know where 369 is. He does not have flash, so it will not be a clean engage. Yagao gets caught. They jump straight in on top of him. He's trying to do as much damage as he can, but he's not. He's caught. He's down. Loken keeping the team if he can get down the Samira, but the Samira just about survives, and now they can start pushing back onto these members of JDG. It is 4 people dead. Zoom is a big crocodile, but he's all alone in the world. These are low health bars, but there's not a lot he can do. Jackie Love with the Immortal Shield Bow able to do so much healing, and they will get the ace on top of JDG. Top Esports.
See the dynamics there from both teams. Kanavi is happy with the Samira jumping into him, but the shields from Knight, the flash away from Jackie Love, it was all she wrote. And
finds himself a ward. Do they look to try and engage on him? They do, but it is just a very lonely Lumao for the moment. TP is being channeled. The Paddle Star misses. Knight forced the flash away as he's being taken down. But there's just nothing you can do against this Samira. The Samira is too far ahead. Knight was just too big of a catch for them to pass up. JDG, they're trying their very, very best, but Top Esports are just running them down. There's just nothing that JDG can do.
And Baron's about to come up, so Top Esports, even if they don't find these picks, which it looks like they will, should be able to turn this into that big purple worm.
3 kills off of that, what seemed like a very good opportunistic pick there for JDG. They're going to be able to turn straight away onto this Baron. It's 14 kills to 2. It is just becoming harder and harder and harder to see how JDG come back into this, because yes, the gold lead isn't that far ahead, but that is an 8-0 for Samira at 20 minutes. She's going to have 3 items at 20 minutes, and you're looking at the Vayne, who barely has 1.
I agree, and you don't even have, the ability to really get the heel cutting on the side.
This is what separates the good teams from the great teams, is that yes, you might have pop-off performances, you might be a good player, but if you're not able to bring it when you need it most, it's just not going to help you.
I also love that we're seeing 369 going to this weird build of the Chem Tank and the Cosmic Drive. He's just all about the movement speed coming out. He just wants to be able to get around and get onto the likes of JDG.
Oh, well, we'll have to stop you there. There we go. Straight away, Paddlestar landed, but he's just burnt out straight away. Jackie Love jumped on, but he's got the Inferno trigger, so no one can aggress on top of him. Show jumps in and catches Loken. The Vayne was putting out the DPS, but no longer. Zoom is still alive just beside his support of Lumao, but there's just nowhere for them to go. They can rush up mid. They've got a big minion wave. This could be an ending.
I think this is over, Penguin. Like you said, the Samira is just too big. Draw as well. Kind of gone under the radar, having a great rel performance. They're just going to end it.
Yep, they're going to be able to go for these turrets. As I said, there was a massive wave in that mid lane. They get the inhibitor. They're going to be able to take down Nexus turret number 1 and number 2. And that is going to be potentially the game. Still early in terms of the damage you can get in. But the Inferno trigger on top of the shockwave puts any doubt in my mind that this is going to be a 23-minute decimation of JDG, and Top Esports are firmly back in their own house. They feel good.
It's